Garcia, what a performance tonight. This is your second consecutive stoppage. What has changed in your training? What has changed in your approach?
I mean, I want to first thank God, because without him, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. I think what changed for this training camp, I mean, nothing changed. I'm training with Eddie Reynoso, one of the best trainers in the world right now. I mean, my improvements are even going to get better and better. My fights are going to get better and better, and the competition is going to get better, and I'm going to be ready for it.
Speaking of better competition, there's been a lot of chatter within your circle as well as outside of your circle about you being ready this year for a championship bout. Did you do what you need to do tonight to prove that you are indeed ready?
Well, I'm showing everybody that I need to put up the competition, because, you know, the more I get better, the opposition has to get better. And do I think I'm ready for a world title this year? Hell yes. Let's go. And also, I want to say something to the Mayweather camp that keeps running their mouth, man. Don't worry. You get your fights up, and I will whoop your ass anywhere. Let's do it. I ain't intimidated by Mayweather. Nobody could intimidate me.
Well, you certainly weren't intimidated by the moment. Now, we paid attention, obviously, to your power, but your opponent only landed 7 punches. Can you talk a little bit about your defense tonight?
I mean, that's the one thing with Eddie that we're working on every day, and I watch Canelo do it. You've seen how much he improved over the years. I'm just learning from the best. So the more and more I train with my brother right here, the more we're going to get better.
We have a monitor over here. I want you to lead us to exactly what happened leading up to the moment in which the fight was stopped.
I just caught him with that right hand over the top. He kept ducking his head, and I just smacked him wherever he went. Boom! It's like the Cobra bag. It just, everywhere I went for it.
At which point did you know he was in trouble?
The first round, when I started letting my hands go, because I was going to try to work on some punches, but then I'm like, man, I'm going to start hitting him. And then that's when I knew I could get him.
You're fantastic, but the guy next to you is fantastic as well.
Yeah.
Canelo, this is your guy. He was very impressive tonight. What did you see that really made you so happy?
No, a mí me tiene muy impresionado. Es un muchacho que aprende, que le gusta el boxeo, que le gusta aprender, y lo muestra en las peleas. Eso es más difícil en un peleador. Cuando lo haces en el gimnasio y no lo haces en una pelea. Él lo hace en el gimnasio y lo hace en la pelea. Entonces, para mí, es el mejor prospecto que hay ahorita en el boxeo.
He's learning a lot, and I'm very impressed, because he's the kind of fighter who he does what he does in the ring. There's a lot of fighters who can't do that, but he does what he does in the gym, and he did that tonight, and I think that he's the best prospect today.
As you know, he's not just popular in the ring, he's popular outside of the ring. You're a superstar, he's a budding superstar. What advice do you give him about having a proper balance?
No, mira, cada quien tiene su camino, ¿no? Él sabe lo que tiene que hacer, él tiene que mantenerse enfocado en lo que tiene que hacer, tiene que enfocarse en el boxeo, que eso es lo suyo, es lo que lo va a hacer grande, es lo que lo va a hacer una superestrella, y creo que tiene muchos fanáticos y eso ya lo está haciendo una superestrella.
He needs to focus. Everyone has their path, and he needs to focus on boxing. He already has a lot of fans, but he needs to focus on boxing.
Oscar, I asked you before the fight if you thought Ryan Garcia was ready for a championship bout. After tonight, what are your thoughts?
What do you guys think? Is he ready? He's on his way. He's on his way, and look, he proved it again tonight. There's a lot of fans that want to see him win that world title, and believe me, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen sooner than later.
Sooner or later. When are we gonna see you back in the ring? Sooner or later?
Hopefully I fight on the undercard of my guy right here, May 4th. Canelo versus Jacobs. But, you know, wherever my destiny takes me, that's where I'll fight. I want to spend time with my new baby, Riley. I love my daughter. I did this one for you, baby. And all the other fights for you are for you, baby.
Fantastic. Congratulations tonight. Ryan Garcia, everybody. Back to you, Todd.
All right, LZ, how about that 1-2 combination? Ryan Garcia.